You could hear some trouble news of ending, parting, hospitalization, and people going through bad conditions. This is not a good period for you, as you could be caught into the storms of complication that could cause bad relationship and even be a victim of other people's circumstances. So you want to kind of take a retreat and keep in a low profile at this period. This is also a time when don't start new interests. They are more likely to end and be disappointed. So it could be barriers along the way. And you need to wait for a better time before you take such action. Personally, a very confusing period, annoyance, anger, out of control, taking everything too personally could be the order of the day. So at this period, you want time out. You want to be where you are at the safest location and not exposed to trigger happy happenings. This is a time you should not start new interests. And if there's personal problems, you don't want to deal with it at this time. You just want to be silent and let situation play itself out. Because you are just like under dark clouds at this period. That can affect you, your personal performance, your personal happiness, and your personal circumstances. So you need to shut down for a while. And if possible, just go in new directions or take a vacation with yourself for a while. Financially, this is an opportune period. Luck for money making, luck for investment, luck for dealing with the rightful people, rightful opportunity, rightful connection, rightful place. So this is a time when you can bring in financial growth and new possibilities. A lot of good studies can be made on financial practices. A fortunate period for negotiation, where people are more open and more agreeable for learnings, for conferences, for seminars, for regional contacts and travel, for dealing with equipment, vehicle, any mode of transportation. This is when it could be a good highway for communication, highway for marketing of ideas. So you can learn a lot at this period and should get yourself a tape recorder, a notebook, and record down all these powerful information gathering at this time. A good period for home, family, domestic matters. So property, home, buying, selling, renting, improving, visitors on the home front, visiting visitors, dealing with neighbors, dealing with improvement and work to be done in the home are best at this period. And for the family togetherness and cooperation. A good period for your love life, social activities, good for the mind, good for the heart, good for the parties, outings, sporting events, children activities, and any form of social happiness. If you're looking for romance, there will be a lot of attraction, distraction, and friends of friends could become your friends. Mentally, you are good at your calculated decision and for enterprising development. You do have flashes of genius. Health-wise, you are on the down, easy to stress, easy to feel let down. People that are supposed to cooperate, help you and work with you suddenly become unavailable for some rhyme or reason of their own. This is also a time when you meet up with a lot of demanding and negative people who are just wasting your time or overusing their expectation of you. So this is a period to each their own. So you got to watch after your own interests and tell them, if I only have the extra time, then I can help you. But you want hurry, not possible. And stand firm. Even you might have that plead. So just say, it is that kind of a situation where everything is an emergency for you, for me. And only bad can happen if I don't protect my interests and do my own stuff. I'll be fired. So until I solve my problem, then I can solve yours and stick to that. Not a good time for partnership. So any involvement in partnership, joint venture, collaboration, there will be negatives coming up. I don't see it that way. I see this problem, that problem, that problem. And you find that talking to the people who you want to team up with you, telling them one situation and they're returning back 10 problems. So how do you go about that? The best thing at this time, don't ask too much of others. Just sit down, listen, study the objective, don't be subjective to matters, and see how you can go around about partnership relationship. There will be also people out there who will be nosy and can kind of infuriate you or irritate you, and it is to be expected. So just protect yourself with some toughness of an attitude to bypass this period. This is a good time for changes, changing circumstances, dealing with anything that has to do with behind-the-scene activities, conference, getting feedbacks, getting private information that are privy to opportunities, dealing with bankers, accountants, money-minded people, financial planners, investors. These are all the people you want to be around with and work a dynamic that can bring in new avenues and revenues of opportunities. A good period for overseas matters. So either receiving news from abroad, traveling abroad, investing abroad, building connection or receiving visitors from afar, this is a good time. You want to upgrade, you want to improve your skills, you want to use the help of people in power, in office, in command. They can be very receptive and helpful to you. It's a matter of how you make yourself comfortable and approachable, and good things can happen. This is a good period for your career, your ambition, work matters, work development. So if you want to plan for the future ahead, now is the time when the pieces and the puzzle and the people will come together. It's like when the student is ready, the masters will appear. Use the spirit for all your past experiences that you can put together for a good launching for tomorrow's future. Good for business, good for taking new position, good for working better plans and policy, and you are likely to have the winning formula to greatness and glory where both matters are concerned. A lovely period for group activities. So teaming up with group, being in community, being with the masses, friends of friends could be most beneficial to you. You could increase the area of your friendship. Some of your hope, your luck, your desire could be obtained at this time by unexpectedness, in unexpected places, and meeting the unexpected people who just seem to have the magic and power to make things happen. So your sixth sense, your instincts, your perception will be very strong. Use them to your advantage.